Hello! Before getting into the video, I just want to clarify a few things. I recorded this video several months ago, so a lot of things have happened on YouTube that involves art creators like Neko or Cinebear, for example. And while those are interesting cases that, by God, I do not even want to get into, they're not exactly what I'm talking about in this video. This is more directed at the core art commentary community on YouTube. This isn't some heavily researched video essay about a specific incident or specific creators. This is just a general overview of my thoughts on the art commentary community and what in the current day it means to be an art commentary creator. And the life cycle of the internet up in YouTube is almost 2 decades old, and that's important for audiences and creators who have had YouTube around pretty much their whole lives.
As I grew up watching YouTube, the kind of content that I watched evolved with me. Though one specific genre had caught my interest, and I never stopped watching this kind of content because I thoroughly enjoyed it. And I fell down the rabbit hole that a bunch of art commentary creators fall into, where they go from being part of the audience to becoming a creator and getting inspired by existing art commentary creators. The issue is, art commentary has quite a sordid history. If you're even slightly familiar with the ACC, you will know that there was a cycle of drama and air of cynicism that followed it. And how is that possible? It is literally just talking over a goddamn speed paint, right? Yeah, you would be right. The problem comes from the fact that this community has had more than its fair share of drama. From personality conflicts to plagiarism and stalking, the art commentary community has truly seen it all, leaving behind a stained reputation to the point where both critics and people considered part of that genre hiss on the name with the mere mention of it.
Talking about the ArtCC dramas because ArtCC people tend to be a bit backstabby. It doesn't matter how many times you shout them out, defend them in a drama, or anything else. To them, you're just another potential target for them to make a video on. Helping someone in the ArtCC is like nursing a snake back to health. It doesn't matter what you do for a snake, it's still gonna bite ya, as it injects its venom into you.
So as you can tell, art commentary is not looked at most fondly. The thing is, as we saw another big creator go down this year, and talking about the art commentary community has been a popular subject, we've seen a lot of wires that are crossed, mostly being that all art commentary equals bad, and that these creators are just waiting to flip on you and reveal themselves as evil people, and the mistrust between creators and other creators leading to not much of a community feeling. There's also been mistrust between audiences and creators, and vice versa, creators and their audiences. And lastly, I think there is such thing as learning from your mistakes, but there's also such thing as letting the creators of the past dictate the present and future atmosphere on this platform. You realize that people that are cancelled and long gone and deplatformed or whatever reason, whatever drama, whatever the case might have been, when you let them change the course of the current community and no one could be an art commentator now because people in the past that were art commentators also happen to be vile people, you're letting those vile people win. And speaking from just what I've personally noticed, it seems like when something bad happens to an art commentator, it is the whole community that's reflected. But you look at other YouTube communities, for a lot of YouTubers, when they do something so deplorable, perhaps illegal, it more so reflects on them and the brand they've built up, but it's not a reflection of their community, it's just a reflection of them as a creator and a person. Again, it's not their community that falls down with them and, oh, everyone in that specific YouTube community is bad. No, it's just a reflection of that creator, which I believe is how it should be. So, the art commentary community, this video is here to say that there's a future for people that want to make art commentary videos or speed paint commentary or anything in that whole sphere of YouTube, and there shouldn't be a stigma to it because some asshole in the past was a stalker weirdo and got cancelled. That doesn't mean that you can't make art commentary videos and have fun on this platform and build a sense of community and an audience too. The art for this video is of Leo Convoy and Hopeless Peaches. Did I initially want to speak on these guys months ago? Yes, this art was meant for that. But the situation got messier and more convoluted, and there's nothing I wanted to say that hasn't been said before. Again, drama is weird and a headache, and this is meant to be a more constructive video on the aftermath of the genre, as so much negativity is flung towards specific creators and art commentary as a whole catches a lot of strays.
So I feel like it's important to define what art commentary is and what it means to be in the art commentary community specifically. And with that comes the general flaw that most people could not give you an answer on this. What I think is the difference between the art commentary community and just an art commentator is mostly associations. A lot of what the greater art commentary community was just a friend group or pockets of friend groups of artists and non-artists alike. For those who made a prominent name for themselves, the thing that bonded them and tore them apart was drama. The very thing that ironically makes the current community have a reputation for toxicity is the very thing that a higher number of people tuned into to get their fix of drama. But it makes sense. YouTubers are entertainers. Narratively, drama is how you establish yourself as a person in the community, and that can kind of translate into terms of how YouTube functioned in the mid to late 2010s into the early 2020s, where YouTube drama is just a culture of the art commentary community. And I think this is how non-artists end up slipping into being labeled under the art commentary community, because while as much as speed paint commentators are talking about drama relating to their community, there's people who are more, I don't know, just a general commentary type of genre, and they're putting in their 2 cents on things that are happening over in the art commentary community. They end up befriending art commentators, and then suddenly they're thrown into the mix when discussing these dramas, or they become players in the game as well. I call it a game, but in some cases it really isn't. Drama is a game in the sense that it can be childish and show the true nature of people, but some dramas that the art commentary community has hiding in its past are disturbing and border on really illegal, real-life, horrible shit. There are playlists and playlists out there of art commentary community drama and channels that are dedicated to talking about this community and its wrongdoings. I guess to at least expand upon that thought a little further, some of these dark topics would include bullying, harassment, stalking, and more. Not that every single drama would cover something like this, but it does happen to be a reoccurring theme that these are dark, sensitive, really personal topics sometimes, that it feels like these people are airing their dirty laundry to the internet a little bit. But it's not great to be a community associated with so much of this. And what kind of community are you really fostering and holding on to if this is what comes from it? For a long time, when this community was at its peak to the start of its downfall, it was with an air of white knighting, moral grandstanding, content fueled on hate and unnecessary negativity. I mean, audiences like drama, and videos condemning a wrongful party can be entertaining, but what does it say about creators who non-stop have bad things to say about others? Personally, even with certain creators who made a lot of hate-fueled or drama content, the videos that I was there for were mostly things that took a more positive light, like story times or passionately talking about some niche topic you really like, or collabs. Not drama collabs to tear someone down, but collabs to just share interest in a topic. And I feel some creators are at their best when they can riff off of each other and they can take some of their strengths and combine them and make an interesting video where the effort is split between them to create the final product. And oftentimes I like hearing the input from several creators all in one. Now, why is that not happening as much as it used to? I think is an offset of the toxicity that this community is known for. I believe creators are hesitant to work with each other, and this is putting aside factors like brand identity, audience overlap. I'm talking more about this. General mistrust, issues with past controversies, public perceptions, a fear of gossip, backlash, and exclusion from the community. And it's not like there's really any drama for people to build their names off of anymore, even though I think that cycle is really toxic and it should be a good thing that it's broken. But why should drama be the only way to build your name? Why should drama be the only community builder? There has to be another way. And truthfully, I think there is. I just think that the really dark
dark, shadowy past of people who have been considered art commentators and part of the art commentary community is having this looming presence over the present and the future. Mental health and mental illness have also been a hot topic in the art commentary community for nearly as long as it's been around. Prominent artists in history have struggled publicly with mental health. Creativity and art can be a great outlet for people to channel their emotion into. Depression, anxiety, BPD, OCD, it's a common struggle for artists, and that doesn't change when the setting is digital. It's a common struggle for content creators in general, and the statistics have shot up in the past 5 years internationally. For a community where this is an open and common factor, it has been weaponized and used as a scapegoat time and time again. And additionally, where you think there would be sympathies extended, there's a harsh environment of bullying and harassment, where I believe the hypocritical nature of this community has shined the most. Certain creators have been outed for publicly and privately mocking mental health conditions, and when the spotlight is on them in terms of cancellation, it's always an issue of, sorry guys, I had this insert here mental illness. It's totally just my disorder and not my personality, because this, in addition with the alliances drama and using others, drops a sense of community and has made anyone looking from the outside in wonder, well, what the fuck is wrong with these people? So again, to reiterate, where the community stands now is that those within it are very well considered a part of it, don't want that label anymore. And there's a stain on this type of content because people generalize art commentary and the art commentary community to be one thing. Yet somehow I think that it's actually starting to lose its effect on mattering as much. Like with the combination of the drama and big names leaving the community, I have seen such an influx of speak paint commentary and PNG tubers. I'll go to their channels and it's literally their first video, or there will be some really talented creators I thoroughly enjoy and they are on their own path with their channel growth and creating a name for themselves. So I'll say, before you discount an entire type of content, realize there's new creators and older established creators alike trying to get their foot in the door with harsh algorithms and unforgiving audience attention spans. And just like in other fields, when it's out with the old, the corrupt, and the retired, there will still be people here doing what they enjoy. So in finality, I'm not saying to forget these creators ever existed. I've always been a firm believer in the concept that those who forget the past are doomed to repeat it. Learn from the lessons of content creators that flew too close to the sun. People that in reality probably had way deeper issues and just happened to be an art commentator. Holding on to their misdeeds is unproductive. I'm not against discussing it, and I'm not against archiving things that have happened. I'm strictly against erasing history. But in this case, it's sad and preventable, letting the past rot and decay the genre. But ultimately, this is all just YouTube bullshit. Is it all that deep? Not really. The key takeaways are: don't generalize, give people a chance, and understand history, but don't hold on to it like it is some crazy legacy, and just let the internet do as it does, and leave a lot of this art commentary community bullshit in the past where it belongs. Thank you for sticking around to the end of this video. Feel free to leave a comment on your thoughts about this or any of the topics that really fall under the umbrella of art commentary. If you're super into this community or you happen to be a creator yourself, let me know your perspective. Thanks for being here, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.